Kaido, Ferryman, Primadon, Chaser, Etheron, Enmity. No boss stands against this build. So the Cataclysm V1, the two different oaths you can go with Cataclysm V1 is either Link Shutter or Oathless. The more point of this build is to be tankier, and you still have all the damage boosts like Charger Turn, Nullifying Clarity. You have Static Withdrawal with Raging Static and Shade Devourer, and you also have Lightning Cloak. You can get Reinforced Armor so you're tankier, and you have 100 weapon. That's one thing with Cataclysm V1. And what goes to all other builds is one of the techs would be is once he's posture broke, you uppercut into Oxidizing Rush, and then you just M1 crit, do whatever you can. Use crit as much as you can. It's very good. And that's the more the more tankier version of Cataclysm. Now for the Cataclysm V2, you go 90 weapon instead of 100. You still go Thunder Call. You still go the basic 3 as Thunder, Shadow, and Iron, but you go Shadow pre-Shrine still, because this one goes Blind Seer if you're still looking for more of a damage output build. This is not max damage yet though, but you still get Reinforced Armor and you get Blind Seer. You get all the talents that I said last time. Same thing, nothing different. Everything practically stays the same with everything. Now for Cataclysm V3, you go 100 Intelligence and 10 Fortitude this time. This is the version I use throughout my builds, through my videos I mean. Is you still go the 50 Thunder Call, the 20 Shadow, and the 60 Iron Sting, obviously within pre and post shrine. You still go the 90. You go 90 medium weapon with 4 extra points, so you go 94. You still have the talents for strength, and you still get Fast Blade as well in this build. You can get Nullifying Clarity, Charger Turn, and all of the willpower talents that you can get with 35, like Underdog. It's a really good one. And then now for the highest damage output you can get for this, it also does still go Blind Seer. You go 90 medium weapon, 0 fortitude. You can get, this is for more of boss killing, like as in general, not just targeted towards Enmity, but you can get Speed Demon. You still get the willpower and strength talents. You just don't go fortitude at all, so you'll have to improvise on that, and you don't get taunt yet, but I'm pretty sure V5 still does. You get Flame Within with Flame Wisp. You can get, obviously you still get Static Withdrawal, Lightning Cloak. You get 60 Gale Breath for Suffocate, and then you obviously have the M1s that extend Suffocation, that gives you a speed boost as well. You still get the 60 Shadow, the 20 Shadow Cast, but this time you actually go 80 Iron Sting as well. So the whole point of this build is you're more just, if you're doing Enmities, you are behind Enmity at all times, you're just damage outputting, and you have the Conductor Path with one of the talents, I forgot what it does, I forgot what its name is, but you'll posture break Enmity on like a much quicker scale. I think it's like 10 seconds that people have tested out, and I haven't used this yet fully, but 10 seconds is what people will do with this path with turrets and all that. But you also don't go 100 intelligence here for absolute pitch, so like you're just behind. You shouldn't have too much of an issue with it. Enmity if the parrier has obvious and you don't, because you should not be running obvious.
Legends.
Then you go to V5. V5 still has still really good damage output with Gale and Shadow, but and you still don't go absolute pitch either, but you're a little tankier this time with 50 fortitude. This is more if you're still looking for a higher DPS output. You also go taunt with 25 charisma, still get the 15 strength, 35 willpower. You get Fast Blade, Nullifying Clarity, and you get Charger Turn. You get the Raging Static, of course, all the Gale Breath talents. You can even get Wind Step for mobility for the other builds as well. The only thing that this build doesn't get is 75 to 80 Iron Sting. It only goes 65, which you're able to get. If you want to go 40 Fortitude and only get Exoskeleton, you can actually still get the Conductor talents, so you can posture break quicker. But other from that, I can now move on to like what you're supposed to do and how to use this build. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the techs with every build, if there really is any to explain. So for V1, you just kind of, so at the very start of Enmity, you want to instantly want to pop Lightning Cloak, Static Withdrawal, Shade Devour. Then you would go, and before you do that, of course, well, first you would get ready for turrets. Once you see your screen go black, you should already be on the very final tick of it. Should be like on the final sign. Once you see the screen go black, you place down, you pop Metal Armament, then you pop Lightning Cloak, Static, Raging Static, and Shade Devour. Then you just continue from there, and you pop boost as soon as you can. Don't do it like as you're pairing if you don't think you can. Just make sure you preserve your health as much as you can. Also, make sure you're running the Ignition Deep gauntlets, or if you have the Ignition Deep Delver, run that too. Being able to parry the unparryables with Iron Sting is just the most perfect thing ever. It helps so much. It keeps the flow going, and also having Ardor also helps. It posture breaks him quicker. Just basic. Then with V2, the only real difference is when he's posture broke, you're gonna want to pop Sightless Beam, and make sure you have your buffs on first, and then use Sightless Beam, so you're getting maximum damage output. For V3, which is the one I use, you want to save everything until last, which means like when Enmity starts up, when you see like your screen go black is when you want to start like Lightning Cloak, Raging Static, Shade Devour, and then as you see him spawn, as you see your screen come back, you want to have turrets down and Metal Armament and Metal Wisp instantly out. Then you just crit, you spam crit as much as you can, and with this one you can also get Critical Engine. With what I do on my build, I made it pretty funny because I went with the War Master's Medallion with a Blessed Gem on Critical Engine. So I have about a 2-second crit, if not a tiny bit less for the cooldown when Blessed Gem works. So, I mean, abusing crit as much as you can helps so much. And you also go 10 Fortitude, so you can go like the Enmity Armor if you go the Ignition Deep Delver, so yeah. Then for V3, like I said, is just all damage. You want to be inhaling as much as you can for Aftercut. You want to inhale Gale Lunge. You want to inhale, or not inhale, then you want to use Gale Trap. Then you obviously have Flame Within. You want to make sure you have Wisp out at first. Make sure you have 3 Eternals on that. Then you have Shade Devour. You could probably put some Vibrance or Internals on it if you can. Iron Sting with the turrets. You want to just make sure you have like 2 Rush Shards, 3 Eternals, 3 Aeon Logstones on those turrets. And on the builder in my Discord, you should see there will be like the gems for everything. Now for V5, you still actually go 50 Fortitude. It's not too much different. But when it comes to Enmity, you want to use Taunt when you see him. When you see any point in time, you can use it. Like if he's doing the big circle move, he's spawning Enforcers, or he's just finished his cycle of like M1s and Stomps and all that. And then you also want to keep having the Inhale, the Static Withdrawal, the Lightning Cloak, the Shade Devour, and you also want to have turrets down as much as you can. But don't use turrets when you just when it's off cooldown. You want to use it when he's more posture broke. Macros really help with this, or if you're just really good at clicking X, Z, C, V, you can just summon turrets as quickly as you can. It's really good to have always down. That's about it. Also, make sure you are always uppercutting when you have a chance during his posture break, or he's like doing the big circle or Enforcers. Always uppercut. Wyvern's Claws is such a good talent. 15% more damage with M1s, and I think that's like 5% more damage with Mantras. It's super good. Also, with every single one of these builds, you should be going Surge Path with the Cataclysmic Battery, if I'm correct. But it's honestly one of the more useful things. It also procs with Raging Static when you're M1ing. It's called Cataclysmic Strike. And then you can also go Closed Circuit for the more damage. And I'm pretty sure with Closed Circuit, which I forgot to get on my build, you can actually grip Chaser, if I'm correct. So yeah, that's about everything for all the versions. And all these builds are also in my Discord, link in the description, and I'll also have inside the Discord my guild if you want to join. And I really hope you enjoy the build. This build is one of my most favorite builds for PvE. I mean, I made it and I just made several versions of it, and I really hope you enjoy using this build. It's really strong and it's fun to use as well.